Let's get over to Lacey in the Bob Mills Weather Center. Got to be safe on the roads this morning with the rain.
Absolutely, guys. Rain coming down. It was severe thunderstorms that we were tracking yesterday, and now a wet commute for most of Oklahoma. We'll talk about radar in just a minute. These are the shots yesterday from our storm trackers, Val and Amy Castro, Marty Logan, down in southwestern Oklahoma. Those storms were ferocious with lightning. Also had a lot of hail. We had quarter-size hail, golf ball-size hail down near Altus, down to El Dorado. Look at all the hail. It blanketed the ground. Looked like it almost snowed in southwestern Oklahoma, and some areas down to the southwest picked up over 2 inches of rain. Let me show you rainfall totals this morning. We're talking 1 to 2 to 3 inches in the far southwest. In the metro, more of a trace to a few areas, a couple tenths of an inch. So there is some ponding on the roads. That's why our crews are out this morning. There's nothing severe now. Not expecting wind or hail, and definitely no tornadoes this morning. But we've got the cloud cover, the showers, and a soggy commute. Hannah will have an update on traffic. Let's go to Jeremy Carter's shot. He's been on I-44 for us this morning, looping around here in the metro. If he comes across anything that you need to be aware of this morning besides just the wet roadways, of course, he's going to let us know. Take it to the maps now. We've had about 1/10 of an inch to 2/10 of an inch across central Oklahoma. More rain coming on down, but it's letting up. So this is not going to be a big heavy rainmaker for the central portion of the state or up north. We told you it'd be mainly southern Oklahoma. So far, radar estimates are 1 to 2 to nearly 3 down near El Dorado, south of Altus. In the metro, some areas 1/10 of an inch so far. Caddo County, over 1 inch of rain. One of the big winners so far. It's going to rain in southern Oklahoma most of the day today. Rain scooting on down to the south. You can see the bulk of the thunderstorm activity is closer to the surface low, which is staying in Texas today. Here's a look on Next Gen Live. Everything's kind of moving around that low, so it's moving from the southeast back to the northwest. It's light and steady coming across Oklahoma City. So far, Lincoln County, you haven't had much rain yet. You'll have a chance coming up through mid-morning as this is lifting up your way from Etowah to Pink to Shawnee, Seminole down to Holdenville. It's a little heavier there and a little bit heavier on the east sides of Enid, coming back into Enid, and then all the way down to the Red River. Currently on our Pike Pass Skycam network, live from downtown, it's 51 degrees. It's also chilly. Winds not a major factor. Temps are in the 50s. Winds are generally out of the east at about 5 to 15. It'll be a north wind coming up later today, and here are your temperatures 50s for highs with cloudy skies, and rain chances taper off in the next few hours here in Oklahoma City, and then will be mostly dry into the afternoon. Temperatures warm into the 60s in northeastern Oklahoma, staying in the 50s out west. This afternoon, a 20% chance of rain in OKC. It's up to 100% further south. For most of the day, it'll just be light, steady showers off and on. That's where the totals will be the highest. Now, by this evening after sunset, that lifts back up into Oklahoma. Our chances come back up to 100% in Oklahoma City as the low comes back over into Arkansas. And speaking of the low, if we zoom it out, check out this thing cut off from the jet stream. We told you it's going to dive down, hang out over Texas, and it's bringing us a couple of days of rain as it just kind of swirls around, comes through Texas, back up through Louisiana and Arkansas. That's our rainmaker. And future Next Gen showing that the rain down to the south by about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Still some light showers or some drizzle off and on. By 5 o'clock, it's starting to make its turn to the north and coming back up into Oklahoma City, with rain looking likely into this evening, especially overnight tonight, and then it tapers off early Saturday. May still have a few weak showers late Saturday into Sunday. Now tonight, skies will be clear in the northwest, expecting a freeze in our panhandle, 37 in Woodward, 38 in Alva, 39 in Clinton versus 48 here in Oklahoma City, and 50s to the east. Rain chances staying high, even though the rain is very light. It's not really going to help add to those totals much more overnight tonight. And here's your Saturday, kicking off the weekend. 60s across the state, some upper 50s to the south. Tomorrow afternoon, very slight chance of rain in Oklahoma City. The bulk of the moisture will be off to the east. So how much additional rain now all the way through tomorrow? I think in some areas, a couple tenths of an inch, at maximum a half of an inch in Oklahoma City. But there will still be some nice totals down to the south with 1 to 2 inches possible. Sunday, warmer 60s and 70s. Halloween looking great. We'll see temperatures in the 70s, mid 70s to start next week before our next storm arrives. We'll be back with more right after this.